Working with parameters. A dimensional constraint parameter is automatically formed every time we use a dimension constraint. And we can adjust these parameters by going into our properties palette. But we have a button up here on the top that just manages our parameters. So we go up to the parameters manager, and over here you can see here I have my three different dimensional constraint parameters. I have D1, and I have, which is right here. I have D2, which is over here, and I also have diameter 1, which is right here. So I have the value which is shown, and I have the expressions in here for each one. So remember when we did like the height was half of the length, that expression would show up right here. In this dialog box, we actually do get a filter here, and we can filter down some of these things so that we don't have to see as many of these parameters. When we have a large drawing and they get to be kind of too many parameters and constraints, we can just limit ones we want to see. So we can come in and actually tell it that we want to filter out certain things. So we go to the filter and we create a new one, and we can set it to any name we want and build whatever kind of filter we want. But typically it comes with all or all used in expressions. Since there is no expressions, none are showing up. So you can build any kind of filter. You can think of this as like a layer of filters. Okay, we can also invert the filter and do just the opposite. Also, we can create our own user parameter. And user parameters are ones that we can make, and for example we can give the thickness of this part. So I come down to user parameter, and in here I'm going to click in there where it says user, and I'm going to type in thickness, and I'm going to close, and I'm going to stretch this out just a bit here. And now in here I'm going to give it an expression. I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to say it's D2, and I'm going to multiply it, that's with the asterisk above the 8, and I'm going to give it times 2. Okay, and so therefore D2 is half. Now the thickness of this part is 1. Okay, so this is our parameters manager, and it will show us all the names. We can change these things to what we want. For example, I can come in here and just type in length, for example, if I wanted to, and change these values right here. I could do it by clicking on them, but this is all in one-stop shopping. So our parameters manager, and our parameters manager is found here in the manage panel.